Hi guys, I'm Andy. Welcome back to Backpacking UK. If hiking, backpacking and wild camping are your thing, please hit that subscribe button because that's what this channel's all about. Right, this is the second part in my 3 days solo wild camping adventure. Look at it. Look at that. It's so good. I'm so excited. I don't care if it's sad. I absolutely love it. Got a fully laden backpack on, about 16 kilos all in, and that's including water. I've had to bring sort of nice weather gear, wet weather gear and winter gear as well. So in the first part, did 9.8 miles in all sorts of conditions. And then today, I knew today was going to be epic. This is going to be the best video I've ever made, without a shadow of a doubt. I knew it from when I first unzipped my tent this morning. So if you haven't already, please check out my Instagram at backpacking_UK because I'm going to get some amazing photos today. Just going to be blue sky and sunshine all day. It's about 3 or 4 degrees at the moment, but my God, I've got a sweat on already. There's no doubt about that. So I've made the first summit, the first trig point of the day. It's going to almost be a reverse of yesterday's route, but I've got another big peak, another one of the Welsh 3000s to fit in today. I'm going back a slightly different way, but the aim is to get to Garn. So I did that with Matt, I don't know, a few years ago now. It's an epic summit, that is. But we found the most amazing wild camping spot. So that's where I'm going to pitch up my wild camp. Just I want to get there first, really. But it's just going to be an epic adventure. This is the scenery I've got today. It's about 10 o'clock. And just look at it. There isn't any wind in the air whatsoever. None. It's just stunning. So lucky. Oh, this is what we do it for, days like today. And that's where I'm going, because some big summits to climb today. Right, second summit of the day, Carnedd Llewelyn. So that first summit, I think it was called Foel Fras. That was, it's the first summit. It's always really difficult. I always struggle with this. Once you bag the summit, it's okay. It makes your backpacking adventure so much easier. So there it is. There's so many people out today. There's so many people. Bearing in mind I saw 6 people yesterday. I've seen about 36 already. Right, third summit of the day, Foel Grach. Oh, it's amazing how much colder it is above 3,000 feet. It's really strange. You can see in the background what I've done already. Doesn't do it justice, really. But yeah, it's just lovely. It's the perfect weather. Perfect for hiking, backpacking and wild camping, without a shadow of a doubt. It was just like this all the time. This is where I missed out yesterday, so I want to try and get, it's a bit of a sketchy ridge. I'm not promising I'm going to do that, not with this backpack on. I'll do it hiking, but I'm going to try and get over there anyway for the gram, for the tube. Right, that's Carnedd Llewelyn, so that's the highest point of today. I've bagged it. It's about 11:30, so I'm well chuffed with that. So now what I've got to do, everyone's going that way, nobody's going that way. So what I've got to do, take one of these, man uphill. I've got to get changed into my big boy pants. I've got to give Ellen a go. So it just looks gnarly. But yeah, we'll see. If you nothing ventured, nothing gained. Look at this, Carnedd Llewelyn. God, looks spectacular from this side. It's definitely the best way to approach it. And it really doesn't do it justice. That's why you got to see my photos. The little sort of mini crib over there. Oh, it's just stunning. What an amazing mountain. The sun's starting to burn off all that frost. And here it is, Elen. That's where I've got to work my way up to the top there. Seen a couple of other backpackers. They left their backpacks and have gone solo on there. So I hope the backpacks are there when they get back, because they were just completely unattended. So getting there. It's weird, it's cold but roastingly hot at the same time. It's a cracking little ridge walk this is. So, not far to go. You got two guys literally hanging off the edge there. The ball's bigger than me, that's for sure. Right, here we are, Elen. Oh, gosh, this is spectacular. Just got chatting to a couple of, I think they sounded Aussie. Chatting to a couple of guys I saw wild camping last night. But this is it. It's a very special place, this is. Not many people come over here, but they're wasting it. They're all more preoccupied with Carnedd Llewelyn. I'd get myself over here. This is a much better mountain. And look at that ridge. Pretty special. So here's the Carn. This is the view. Look at this, daylight today. I'm going to get a killer tan as well. It doesn't matter if it's only a few degrees, trust me. I'll be nice and bronzed by the end of today. Oh, that's me, back up. Starting to think I should have bought their Lecky trekking poles. Oh, they really worked wonders last time, but I wasn't sure how much of a difference trekking poles really made, so I wanted to come away for the 3 days solo camping this time, just so I could see if they truly did make a difference, and I think they did. Right, time for a break, a bit of lunch. Got salmon and broccoli pasta, just a normal size, something to eat meal, and another coffee. So just found somewhere out the way. It's so quiet, so peaceful. So let's get brewing. I managed to find like a little bit of water. Now, I wouldn't have wanted to drink it, but I'm filtering it and I'm going to boil it, so hopefully I don't get a dodgy stomach. Right, so had my coffee, buzzing again. Just about tuck into my pasta. About halfway through now. So you got Trifan, Glidder's in the background, and the far background is Snowdon. So I'm well into my descent. It's a bit of cloud cover, which is much welcome. Sometimes it's just as hot going down as it is going up. Just come down from there. It's just so nice to be back on my own. Love it. There you go in the background, Carnedd Llewelyn. Scaled it from the easier side, but as you can see it's still really challenging. I I'm glad it was in the clouds yesterday. Otherwise I might have backed out. But, I mean, it felt hard yesterday. I gave myself a bit of a hard time thinking, you know, I wasn't as fit as I thought I am. But looking at it now, I think I did bloody well, to be honest. There's another one of those famous ponies. Look at this lovely little lamb. It's the first lambs that I've seen, so I don't want to disturb them. I've got a few. When off piste, don't do that. I always say don't do that, especially to Mark, because it always takes you longer. You try and do the shortcut, it always takes longer. So stick to the routes you know. So here we are again. That's where it all started, on the way to Devil's Kitchen. This is just the start from the tourist office. You've got some keen wild camper over there. It's only 4:30, tent's already up. So they've obviously been looking forward to this one. Still just as stunning as that first time I camped here. Forgot how hard this is. Oh God, it's just like stairs. Lots of stairs. God, people stopping on the way down, let alone on the way up. Oh God, I've got 12 miles in my legs now. I'm starting to feel it, I'm not going to lie. That's ambulance on Trifan. Hopefully they can pick me up on the way and take me to my car. So here we are, Garn wild camping destination for tonight. Got my backpack there. There's already a couple of people behind me and there's someone in front of me too, but I've got the best spot. Shoot. So yeah, look at the views I'm going to have in the morning. Check this out. And that is where the sun rises as well. And it's so nice. So we saw this when we did Garn before. But yeah, I've always fancied it myself. And I've got this water source like right next to me as well. And it's just so quiet, so peaceful. So I might have a chat with a couple of the guys, see how their day's going as well. Let's get this tent pitched. Right, so here I am, Garn. I've got a great pitch. Look at this. This is where the sun rises. So I'm actually going to set my alarm tomorrow. The sun's supposed to rise at 6:40, but I was up at 6:40 this morning and it already risen. So I'm going to set my alarm a bit before that. But good pitch for the Akto. Like I said before, it's not the easiest tent to pitch unless the ground's really flat. But managed to do a good job of it. Look at it. Look at that. It was so good. I'm so excited. I don't care if it's sad. I absolutely love it. So if I can get away with it, I wouldn't mind going for a bit of a splash, because I don't know if you can see, I've got some like salty, sweaty like t-shirts. I'm going to change that in a minute. I'm absolutely shattered. I've done, I think, just under 13 miles. Another load of elevation again. So about 5:30. I don't usually pitch up this early, but I'm just so tired. Just want to relax and have something to eat. So this is the view when I wake up tomorrow morning. Look at that. Oh, Penner, Llyn, Trifan. Wow. Take a look at this. Look how peaceful it is. Look how still it is. A reflection of the mountain in the background. Oh, the sun's just starting to set. Oh, the mountains are just glowing all around. So it's been really nice. Just had a little social with a couple of guys over there and a guy with his Insta dog. So I'll be checking out his Instagram. And also behind me, had a chat with a couple of young lads behind me as well. But it's starting to get busy. This is clearly everyone's thinking about wild camping here. There's a couple of people on the crest that's just arrived. I think they're actually setting up right by the footpath, but there's not many people on the mountain now, so who cares really. Right, so tonight's meal is chicken tikka with rice. I'm so hungry. So hungry. So I tell you what, I've really enjoyed using this Jetboil Flash. I broke my last one, which I can't blame Jetboil, and I will do a video about this. If you overfill your gas canisters, basically turn them into like a flamethrower, and it just kills the actual gas stove. So it's totally my own fault, but as a warning, don't overfill your gas canisters. Right, let's get cooking. What an evening. It's just silent. It's absolutely silent. It's just similar. Like last time I was here, it was about the same. It's obviously something special about this place around here. There we go, not a bad effort today. 40,000 steps. Oh, and it feels like it as well. And this Sunto 9 Peak Pro's just become my favourite watch of all time because it says my fitness age is 20. I'll take that, I'll double that. So I put a picture of my kit on my social media channels, and it caused a bit of controversy because I think people felt that I took too much. But I tell you what I did bring, so as well as obviously what I was wearing, spare pair of socks, spare pair of boxer shorts, spare top base layer, a bottom set of base layers, a fleece, jacket, gloves, a neck thingy, and my hat. As far as I'm aware, that's it. But it's really tricky, obviously waterproof bottoms and a waterproof top, but you just got to remember that it started off, it was really raining hard, then it was freezing cold last night, and then it was really nice and warm today, and I just needed everything. Oh, and a spare t-shirt as well. Just needed spares, and I needed to make sure I had all the kit that I needed to be dry, warm and happy. That's why you do it at the end of the day. You've got to be happy. So how's my kit fared? Stuff that I've really been wearing. They're Salmon Element hiking boots. Definitely saved my ankle once today. No niggles with my feet whatsoever. They're just so comfy. I am lucky because Salmon fit me really, really well. Only niggle I'd say is not the best on wet rocks, but for this trip I actually haven't had any issues with that, so they've been great. Fiallraven Vida Pro trousers, they just don't dry out very quickly. Once they're wet, it's really hard to get them to dry. They're brilliant at wind protection. They're not that breathable. Like today I have been sweating inside these, especially when the sun was out earlier. But there's like really good kit. Obviously, like everyone knows that I love this jacket to bits. The 1,000 mile socks, they're worth a mention. They're awesome. You know, just make sure you get decent socks. Keep saying it. Right, let's tuck into my chicken tikka with rice. God, looks good. I love this one. This is a really good one of theirs. Tastes so good. So good. So my sleep system last night was pretty much perfect, to be honest. Black ice down sleeping bag from Campalists and Colin Outdoors. It's superb. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's like a budget down sleeping bag, but it's superb. My big Agnes Rapide SL sleeping mat is just fantastic. Get a wide version. Whatever sleeping pad or mat you get the wide version. I'm not that big, but it's well worth investing in the wide version if you've got a choice. Oh, it's just turned 8 o'clock and it is freezing. Sun's just gone down, down. Already, it just plummets the temperature. And like, luckily, I've got all this gear on me, but there's other people around here who haven't. So I don't know how late they'll be staying out. But I don't like just setting up and getting straight in my sleeping bag. I like to have a bit of a wander, a bit of an explore, stick my torch on, go and see what's about, and that's part of the experience for me. But to do that, it just means you've got to take all the gear, unfortunately. There's no two ways about it. I saw this before last time I was here. That dot there is a head torch. You got climbers climbing up Devil's Kitchen in the dark. Fair play to them. Been out constantly today. God, there's so many people in trouble at the moment. It's chocolate brownie. For a start, it's the best weather. I was just so lucky right from the get-go. I was in a t-shirt about 8:30 in the morning. Even though it was still cold, the sun had some real intensity to it. And I'm definitely more motivated when the sun's out. And I literally stormed up the first 3 summits. I really did. And to be fair, I did right up to the bottom of Garn as well. Like, I felt really, really good, even with like 10, 11 miles in my legs. And then coming up Garn, I must admit, I'm not going to lie, that's a struggle. It's like a staircase, and I'm feeling a little bit fatigued, and it's just really hard. But got the most amazing wild camping spot. Just so lucky. Yes, it might be freezing cold, but there's no wind at all. And I mean none. The worst thing about being up here is there's already an enormous amount of condensation in this tent. So God knows what it's going to look like in the morning. I mean, you're going to be able to wring it out and it'd fill a bucket, I reckon. But it's just been the most amazing day, and it's been really nice to meet some cracking people as well. I've got to be honest, the hikers aren't as friendly as the backpackers. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it like that. Right, it's 10:20. I'm going to call it a night because I want to set my alarm tomorrow morning and catch that sunrise. Of course, the sun, you might see it on my nose. I accidentally took my t-shirt off and scraped the back of my neck. Oh God, it's so sore. But yeah, I'm just starting to crash as well. I think the last 2 days have caught up on me a bit. And yeah, I want to just really, really enjoy the experience tomorrow morning. So, see you in the morning. Oh, the sun's just starting to rise. Oh, wow. Ever so slowly. God, it's going to be a cracking morning. I'm not sure if the glow on my face is from the sunrise or from my sunburn yesterday. Look at that, even my Jetboil's glowing like the sun. So that's my coffee on, that's my porridge on, and just sit and wait for the sun to rise. These guys over here, see 2 tents there, and there's another tent there and another tent there. They can probably see the sun before me, but I think they're all still asleep. They're gonna miss it. Gutted, imagine missing in this. One thing I will say though, it's absolutely no condensation in this tent whatsoever. None, which is, I was convinced it'd be absolutely saturated. But I did keep the vent open a bit last night, and I think with the wind, I think it really helped. But I won't need to sponge this down at all today. Oh, the guys over there, they've got up. They're gonna see it. Oh, I'm so pleased for them. So I thought I could hear someone going wild swimming, and turns out to be 2 ducks. Oh God, I'm obviously tired today. Look at this, though. Look at this, my little tent. God, not bad, eh? Not bad. Here it comes. There we go. Sunrise. God, look at that. It's literally moving as I'm filming. Watching the sunrise like this is possibly one of the most memorable things you can do. Never forgot the last one I had here. I'm certainly not going to forget this one either. What a morning. Look what effect the sun has on the valley. It's just starting to glow all around. It's still so quiet. So there we go, the sun's just about to go into the little bit of cloud, but hopefully I've shown you guys, you know, what you can achieve with a backpack on. You know, sort of 7 of the Welsh 3000s with 16 kilos on your back isn't particularly easy, especially when you're a bit of a lightweight like me. It's about 25% of my body weight, but it's really there just to sort of show you what you can do, and you don't have to hit them hard like I did, you know. Pick one, take your time. You know, the main thing is getting out to these places. We're so lucky. Our national parks are amazing. You know, and you think, you know, they're not that far away from us really. You know, this is a 4-hour drive for me. But suck it up. Look what you've got when you get here, you know. You don't have to go abroad. You know, you've got this just stunning places on our doorstep. You know, it don't cost anything. You know, and what you get out of it is more than, you know, any holiday overseas. I'll tell you that for nothing. But yeah, hopefully inspired a few of you to get out. I've had an absolutely cracking time. I can't fault this. 3 days in the wild, 3 days solo camping, just me, my little Hilleberg Akto tent. But I've got to say a big final thanks to my backpack. It's ridiculously expensive. But God, it's comfy. It really, really is. You know, I can't fault it for that. But wow, just stunning. There you go. Leave no trace. Right, so that's me done, signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly did, and I'll certainly be back again without a shadow of a doubt. So if you haven't before, please check out my other videos. Definitely check out my Instagram because I've got some absolute crackers gonna go on there soon, and hope to see you backpacking soon. Cheers.